Welcome to The Explainer. Look, if you've spent any time at all on the internet lately, you're probably getting constantly bombarded with these flashy promises, right? Endless hype about building wealth overnight. It can be incredibly overwhelming and, frankly, just a huge distraction. But today, we are cutting entirely through that noise. Our goal in this explainer is to look directly at the facts and break down a practical, totally grounded blueprint for building realistic online income streams. We're going to examine 5 proven business models that real people are literally using right now. And I want to anchor our focus right here, immediately, on a very specific target: $1,000 a month. We're not talking about becoming a billionaire by next Tuesday. We're setting a realistic, achievable goal for beginners and pros alike. Why $1,000? Well, because once you can generate your first $1,000 a month online consistently, you've fundamentally proven that the mechanics work. You've established validity. And from there, it's really simply a matter of scaling it up. Okay, let's dive into this. There's a foundational concept we have to get straight. The model you choose matters way more than your effort. If you're serious about building income online, you really need to understand that raw, unguided effort is practically useless. Seriously, you could work 80 hours a week on a flawed system and have absolutely nothing to show for it at the end of the day. The right foundational blueprint is what allows your hard work to actually compound and generate real returns. To get us to that target, here's our roadmap for the explainer today. Number 1, the $1,000 online income blueprint. 2, content and custom products. 3, freelancing and affiliate marketing. 4, high-margin digital products. And finally, number 5, stacking for maximum profit. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, the $1,000 online income blueprint. Moving right along into Section 2, content and custom products. So the first model here is content-based monetization, which you'll often hear called YouTube automation. The mechanics here are elegantly simple. Your goal is to create valuable or entertaining content, and the absolute best part for a lot of people is that you can do this completely without ever appearing on camera. The revenue for this model is generated through a mix of ads, direct sponsorships, and affiliate links embedded in or around the content itself. But the absolute key advantage here, the real reason this model is so incredibly powerful, is scalability. You put the effort in once, and a single video can generate income for months or even years down the line. It's basically working for you around the clock. Now, our second model is print on demand. This is a system that allows you to sell physical, custom-designed products, things like apparel, t-shirts, or various accessories. But here's the absolute genius part. You do it completely without managing any inventory. By removing the traditional physical business risks, like, buying thousands of units up front and storing them in your garage hoping they sell, you radically lower the barrier to entry for creating a physical product business. Now, what's really interesting about this division of labor is how it plays out. On the platform side, they handle all the heavy physical lifting, the actual production of the item, and the shipping straight to the customer. They deal with all those complex logistics, and that frees you up entirely to focus on what matters: branding, design, and marketing. You get to build the brand equity while the platform essentially acts as your invisible fulfillment warehouse. Let's jump into Section 3, freelancing and affiliate marketing. Here we have a really fascinating contrast between two highly effective paths. On the freelance side, if you possess a skill right now, whether that's writing, video editing, graphic design, or marketing, you can monetize it immediately. The barrier to entry is incredibly low because digital platforms can connect you directly with clients globally, literally on day one. And over time, as you build up a solid client base, this freelance work can naturally evolve into a full-blown agency. Now, on the affiliate marketing side, instead of creating your own product from scratch, you just find existing products that you already believe in, promote them, and earn a commission for every sale. When you pair this with content like those blogs or videos we talked about a minute ago, it transforms into an incredibly scalable income stream. All right, Section 4, high-margin digital products. This one is absolutely massive. So the crucial point is this core philosophy: create once, sell repeatedly. This is the absolute foundation of digital products. Because there's no physical material required to duplicate a digital file, the cost of making a second copy or a thousandth copy is practically zero. When we talk about digital products, we're talking about things like ebooks, educational courses, or digital templates. These come with minimal additional cost per unit sold, which leads to just massive profit margins. But the real magic word here is automation. Digital product delivery can be entirely 100% automated. Think about it. A customer buys your course at 3 a.m. while you are fast asleep. The system processes the payment, and it automatically delivers the digital file straight to their inbox. It is an extremely efficient, highly optimized business model. Finally, let's look at Section 5, Stacking for Maximum Profit. Let's see how this builds into a fully interconnected, highly profitable ecosystem. The absolute most successful creators out there don't just pick one model from this menu, they combine them to support each other. Look at step 1. It all starts with content. Your videos or articles act as the engine that drives traffic and captures attention. Then you move to step 2. Within that content, you place affiliate links. This generates an initial, highly scalable stream of passive income. Finally, step 3. To your most engaged audience members, you offer your own digital products. Because you own these products entirely, this step is what truly maximizes your profit margins. They just feed into one another beautifully. So, we've broken down the blueprints, we've seen the mechanics of how content, physical products, freelancing, and digital assets can all generate real revenue, and how stacking them creates just an unstoppable ecosystem. Look, the question isn't whether these models actually work. The data absolutely shows they do. The real question is, which model fits your specific skills and your ability to be consistent? Start with one today. Master the mechanics and build your foundation. Because once you automate your first $1,000 a month, honestly, what's stopping you from duplicating that system 10 times over?